Hi, and welcome to Looking Forward to Monroe. My name's Lee Markham. If I look a little like Lotus Ginkgo, that's your problem. But let's get to the show. We have a really good show tonight. A lot of times we talk about issues and things on the show, but tonight we have a special guest and a special treat. It's a musical show. I'd like to introduce our guest. His name is Monte Napper. He's our musical guest. And welcome to the show, Monte.
Well, thank you.
It's good to have you with us.
Glad to be here.
And Monte is a musician and a performer and a songwriter. Is that right?
Right.
What kind of music, Monte, is your style of music?
Country.
You like country music?
I like all kinds of music, but I favor country.
Country, and that's the kind of music that you like to perform.
Right. That's what I write.
What first got you interested in country music, going back to your youth maybe?
Probably my parents, because that's all they listened to, and listened to the all country, Grand Ole Opry on the radio.
Oh yeah, WSM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Before we had TV.
Right. That's right.
Listen to it on the radio.
Sure. And in your early days, when did you first pick up a guitar and start playing it?
My dad played guitar, but my mother strummed and knew 3 chords on the guitar, and she taught me 3 chords on the guitar. Not the proper way, but I still make them that way sometimes. Sure. And that's how I started on the guitar. She brought me one.
And 3 chords, with 3 chords you could sing some songs and accompany yourself?
Yeah.
And then you got a little bit better at it?
Well, not much better.
No, but enough to
as
get
good
by.
As I'm going to get.
Enough to get by and do some good stuff, right?
Right.
And now, how many songs have you written?
Probably around 300 songs, but I couldn't name all of them,
well,
and I don't even have a list of all of them anymore.
Oh my goodness!
It's been 35, 40 years I've been writing songs.
That's quite a repertoire.
And then I forget about them.
Sure. And who when you were listening to country music as a young man, as a youth and a young man, who were some of your favorite performers?
George Jones was always my very top favorite, but I liked Ernest Tubb.
Yeah.
John Prine. A lot of people haven't heard of him even, and all of them. I just like country music, so I liked all of them. But George Jones was my very favorite.
And of course, George Jones just passed away this past year.
He passed away on my birthday, April 26th.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
That made me sick, man.
Sure.
I'd love to hear that guy sing and watch him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, before the show, Monte was entertaining us here and performed a few nice, really great songs that he's written, and these are songs that really come from the heart, I think. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, all my songs. I put feeling in it because they all mean something special to me. Sure.
Well, the first song that you're going to perform for us tonight is one that I mean, the first time you sang it for us, I just, what a beautiful song. Tell us a little, what's the name of it first?
The name of the song is Time for Bed. And I wrote that song because my niece, 3.5, 4 years old, or my granddaughter, was afraid of the dark.
Oh.
And she lived upstairs, and so I wrote that song about her,
And that's something we can all kind of relate to, because we were all kids at one time, maybe afraid of the dark at night, and maybe some of us had kids or grandkids of our own who, were afraid of the dark, and so here's Monte with his first song, Time for Bed.
When it's time to go to bed, before you lay down your little head, you wonder if any monsters are hiding there. Sometimes you start to cry, afraid to close those big blue eyes. Then you hear your mama walking up those stairs. You remember then what mama said. There's nothing hiding there beneath your bed, and there's no reason for you to be afraid. There's nothing in this white world she would let hurt her little girl. And your mama's love keeps all monsters away. And there's a scary, creepy thing coming out of your bedroom floor. There's the holes in the wall for creatures to hide, the room behind your closet door. Little children need to rest, so don't let those blue eyes weep. You know your mama will be there for you, and she'll protect you while you sleep. Mama's kiss closes your blue eyes, and you know that she never lies. There's nothing here that you need to fear. Her warm kiss comes again, with a hug that tucks you in. You feel safe just knowing that she's near. You listen until mama goes, and settle down from head to toe. Thankful for her love that eats your mind. Soon your dreams will come again to take you places you've never been. And you'll feel safe knowing mama is close behind, and that there's not any scary thing coming out of your bedroom floor. No holes in the wall for creatures to hide, no room behind your closet door. And little children need the rest, so don't let those blue eyes weep. 'Cause you know your mama, she'll be there for you to protect you while you sleep.
Monte Napper, ladies and gentlemen, that was just wonderful, Monte. I mean, that's a song that, as we were talking about, it really touches the heart. You know,
I appreciate it.
This is so nice, and you know, it's a very special talent to be able to sit down and write a song, to actually come up with words and music to go together, and it also takes some inspiration. What are the kind of things that inspire you to write a song?
Anything can inspire me. Something I see might inspire me. Something someone says to me. If I like the saying, I'll make it into a song. Or things that happen in life.
Sure.
You know, I can see. I might write about a robin sitting in the yard. You know. If I could think of the words for it. You know. And sometimes I write a song, and it might take me a year to finish it. I'll just put different verses of it on a tape recorder or something, then go back and say, I think I'll finish this. You know, but yeah, anything at all inspires me.
The wealth of different topics or subject matter in country music is just really covers the gamut. I mean, it can go from love songs to just simple things like your granddaughter being scared of the dark, you know.
Right.
So many things, and country, you know, just talks about life, doesn't it?
Right, and 99% of the country is something that the whole family can listen to.
Right.
You know, like not like some of the stuff they have out there today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that's another reason I always like country, I guess.
Well, now your next song here, and it dovetails right into this, because the next song is called what?
My Life.
My Life. So
right.
It's a song about life and just your observations. So
right.
So So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's Monte Napper with My Life.
Well, lately I've been thinking about how my life has been, about things I should have never done and the things I'd do again. I've had my conversations about what is wrong in life, from a few backsliding preacher men trying to lead me to the light. Life is a education without a single word. Just remember what the people say without believing all you heard. And when it comes to picking friends, be careful who you choose. Most are there not to see you win, but to take all that you lose. One for all and all for one, they say. Makes a lot of sense and it's a good philosophy. Short or tall, no one should have it all. What we all need is more equality. Just live to love and never be abused. Or let the words you speak leave the one you love confused. Life has choices we have to make, to be loved or to be alone. Be careful where you put each step, look under every stone. You'll find the answer there, so remember what you learned and teach it to the ones you love. They'll know which way to turn. One for all and all for one, they say. Makes a lot of sense, it's a good philosophy. Short or tall, no one should have it all. What we all need is more equality. Just live to love and never be abused. Or let the words you speak leave the one you love confused. Now always be certain where you want to go before you ever start your climb. Listen to that voice inside that will keep you free from crime. And always keep that friend around, the one that cares more than them all. That will be the one who is standing there to catch you if you fall. One for all, hey, all for one, they say. It makes a lot of sense and it's a good philosophy. Just live for love and never feel abused. Or let the words you speak leave the one you love confused. Don't let the words you speak leave the one you love confused.
Monte Napper and his wonderful song "My Life." That was very touching, Monte, and thank you for performing that one. You've had quite a long history of singing and also performing in public at various times and places. Tell us a little bit how you got started with that. Where did you perform and with who?
Well, I played a lot at home, and a friend of mine had a band, and he was over one day and he said, you know, I need a singer in my band. And he said, would you sit in for a while? And then, so I said, yeah, I'll sit in, a big ham, you know, and enjoyed it. So then he just kept me there. I stayed there with him for, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 years.
Wow.
And we traveled to different states and played, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Arizona. We played all over.
Uh-huh.
You know.
And was that was that your primary way of making a living, or your main job?
No, that's just a secondary.
Kind of,
you know, something we love to do, and we still got paid for it. You know.
Sure.
And that we enjoyed doing. You know.
And got to travel and meet people.
Traveled, met people, met a lot of people.
You must have had a lot of fun doing that.
Oh, loved it.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I was still able to do it.
Sure.
You know?
Oh, yeah. That was a lot of memories there, I'm sure.
Right. Oh, yeah. I still think about them all the time. You know, all the guys that used to get together. Most of them are gone now. You know.
We're talking with Monte Napper, singer, songwriter, performer, and he's from Monroe, Michigan, aren't you?
Right.
At least right now.
For the last 10 years.
You've lived a number of different places.
Right.
Now, when you were performing with, you know, with various bands and that, you didn't always go by Monte.
No, I entertain mostly under the name Sonny.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people call me Sonny. A lot of people today still from the band call me Sonny.
They remember you as
Yeah,
that.
remember me as Sonny.
Yeah.
But Monte was my real name.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
But just like Don Perry, he went under Don Lynch.
Sure.
You know, the guy I stood in with his band for 5-6 years.
Okay.
But you know, everybody knew who I was anyway.
Right. Now, the next song, what's this going to be? Open Up That Door?
Yeah, that song was written about my niece. I say baby and stuff in there, but it's a song. You know, you put anything in them. And I would go to her house, and she knew I was coming over, and she always kept the door locked. You know, upstairs was where her computer was at. And she'd be on her computer, so she'd keep the door locked, even though she knew what time I'd be there. And she'd forget about it, so I'd come out there. I don't care how hot it was out, if it was a blizzard out, or how cold it was, that door was locked, and I had to bang on that door for her to come down and open it. And that's when I wrote the song. You know, open up this door.
Open up that door. Just a simple concept, but it makes for a good song. So here's Monte Napper with Open Up That Door.
Baby, don't you leave me knocking. Come and open up this door. You leave me burning in the sun or freezing at death, and I can't take a whole lot more. You knew that I would be here at the time I said I would be. Stop fooling around, just come on down and open up the door for me. I hope you got that coffee on so we can have a cup or two. The forces in the cup is not half as sweet as just sitting there across from you. Hey, put that smile on your pretty little face and open up your blue eyes too. And soon we can walk out that front door and do the things that we have to do. Hey, good morning to you, Jayla. You know I have a surprise for you. We're gonna go where you can have a lot of fun, and we might go shopping too. Don't ask me where we're going. Your mama told me not to say. Just know that you will have a lot of fun and a very good time today. Mama had the coffee on and she made your breakfast too. As soon as you eat and get on your feet, we'll do what we plan to do. So wear that smile like your mama has, and put a sparkle in your eyes too. And the three of us can walk out that door to do the things that we have to do. Mama had the coffee on and she made your breakfast too. As soon as you eat and get on your feet, we'll do what we plan to do. Hey, wear that smile like your mama has, put a sparkle in your eyes too. walk out that front door to do the things that we have to do.
Monte Napper there with Open Up That Door, and we're talking with Monte Napper here, a gentleman who lives right here in Monroe, Michigan, and he's a very fine performer and writer of country music, and we've been enjoying some great stuff here on the program tonight. And Monte, the songs, some of the songs that we've done are kind of lighthearted. And we've talked about you have more than 300 songs that you've written. That's quite a lot. That's quite a great legacy. Mm-hmm. And you've been doing these things for a long time. Well, what's going to happen? You're getting older now. You won't be performing forever. What's going to happen with your legacy and with the songs that you've written?
I don't know what's going to happen with it, but that's why I always wanted to get at least one song published. It didn't have to be with me, mm-hmm. with anybody that wanted my song, you know. That way, you know, you never die.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought it would be nice even to publish a book or something. I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
You know.
Something about you that's going to live on.
Yeah.
And,
right.
Well, and have you recorded some songs at all?
Just with my band, I recorded one Hank Williams Jr. song, but never recorded with any studio. Mm-hmm. My steel guitar player, I used to, when I'd write a song, I used to go to his house and he'd get out his dobro and he'd play behind me on some of the songs, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's about it. We were talking about the wide range of subject matter in country music, and up till now, the songs you performed for us here on the show, we're kind of lighthearted and happy and from the heart, and well, most country music is from the heart, but there's also that side of country music that talks about love, and sometimes it talks about relationships, and sometimes even the darker side of relationships. And I think that our next song that you're going to perform for us is one that kind of opens up some of the darker sides of relationships. What's it called? It's The Price of Jealousy. The Price of Jealousy. Tell us about what inspired you to write that song. The reason I wrote that song was a lot of people are jealous of other people if they're happy. Right. And it makes them miserable, mm-hmm. because they don't know how to get out there and fall in love or to get someone to love them. Sure. They go about it the wrong way. And I love people. I love being around any people. I like talking to people. And I just, and it's miserable. Yeah. Being jealous. So that's why I got Price of Jealousy, is misery. And you've observed this in other people? Oh, yeah, a lot of people I've observed it in, you know? Right. Okay. And still do. And still do. And right. Did any of this come from your own very personal experiences, or mostly from other things that you've seen? Just from other people. Other mostly, people, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've always loved everyone. You know? Well, that's a good way to be. Sure. All right. So let's hear that. This is a very touching song. And it has an interesting message, and I think if you listen to the words to it, you'll find it to be very interesting. Monte Napper and the Price of Jealousy.
I don't think it was so wrong to love you this much for this long. If you think about how much I love you, yeah. I didn't think that it was right. Your family got so uptight, asking you if I was all that you could give. Well, I don't think they understood our love between us as being so good. Perhaps they never found someone so true. There's a way we want to into jealousy. The only magic is in love that will set them free and fill their lonely life with things to do. So I don't think it was so wrong to love you this much for so long. If you think about how much I love you, yeah. Someday you'll find love to open heart door, and when each kiss is sweeter than the one before, you'll know you finally found that one for you. When you find that love, you'll be feeling so good and doing all the right things like you should. Now there's a price to love, but trust will be the only fee. But the price of jealousy is misery. I don't think it was wrong to love you so much for so long. If you think about how much I love you, yeah. If you think about how much I love you, yeah.
Monte Napper and The Price of Jealousy, certainly a very touching song, and thank you for that, that very fine performance. Monte, you're an older gentleman now, and I'm no spring chicken myself, but I know that you do still have a few good years ahead of you, and what do you look forward to?
I will never stop writing songs, and I will never stop playing an instrument. And I will never stop when someone comes to my house and they have to listen to a song before they leave.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I love people, and I love to entertain. I joke with them, and even in songs, I write funny songs for them.
And I dare say that they're pleased when they get to hear you play.
Oh, yeah, even people that doesn't like country music, you know.
Sure.
They have a good time.
Oh, yeah. And they'll go home liking country music a little bit better because what you've done for them.
Well, they might say so to me, but I don't know.
All right. Well, it's really been a pleasure to have you on the show tonight,
Hey,
Monte.
I enjoyed it.
Monte Napper. Let's have another big round of applause for him. And that's our program tonight, Looking Forward Monroe, and we look forward to seeing you on our next show. Good night.
I've got the best audience in the world.